Beginning adult swimmers often struggle with the kick, but what if the kick is not the problem? Today, we are going to dive into figuring out when is the right time to teach the kick, when's the right time to learn the kick. Is the kick really the problem, or is it something that is coming before the kick that is getting in the way of you having a great and amazing connection to your feet? Let's dive in. Beginning adult swimmers and teachers work hard to learn how to kick. Instead of looking at new ways to teach the kick or to learn the kick, new techniques and tricks, today we're going to look at the root causes of the problems of difficulties with kicking. So you can learn to let go of the problems, leaving room to create a well-timed kick. Number one problem that gets in the way of an effective kick is our belief in the importance of learning and doing the kick. It's very often that we see kicking as part of a beginning lesson. You see a bunch of kids lined up on the side of the pool, they are all kicking. So we have a strong belief that kicking is very important to swimming. But beginner swimmers, beginner adult swimmers, starting with the kick, having the kick too early, is oftentimes a problem because they don't understand how the rest of their body works. They don't understand yet that the kick takes lots and lots of energy and is not particularly effective. And those of you who are really good swimmers, when you're at ease in the water, I'm not talking about racing, I'm talking about recreational swimming. Check out and see how much kick do I actually use. It's probably way less than you're ever asking your adult swimmers to try and master in the beginning. So first thing is we have to check our beliefs about kicking and swimming and its importance. The second big problem that we see with the kick is the adult student is focusing on doing an action, which means they have a lot of tension in their body and we keep making corrections with more actions. The root problem, however, is that they don't know how to stop doing work, that they don't know how to let go of the tension. We need to be able to let go of the tension in the body so then you can add work on purpose. Any person who wants to realize their dreams in the world, whatever their goals are in the world, they have to include getting a good night's sleep. They have to include getting to that zero place, and then you can do some things, and then you got to take a rest. But if you don't know how to rest, if you don't know how to teach people how to let go of tension, then starting with the kicking, adding a lot of work is just going to compound the problem. Number 3, are you working on or are you teaching kick before somebody is completely confident in their breath? You have to know how to have breath before you can focus on the legs. I know this might go back into the first one about beliefs. It's counterintuitive. Don't I need my legs to get breath? I do need my legs to do things like stand up or maybe roll over, but I don't need to have an effective kick, like a flutter kick or a whip kick, in order to breathe. Why this is significant is because those feet are so far away from where your breathing is, up here, breathing's here, feet are down there, that we can't take away our focus from our breath enough to be in our feet, to start to understand our feet and our legs. Student does not feel 100% confident in their air, they're not going to have enough brain space to pay attention to their legs if they're still worried any iota about their breath. Number 4, does your student have calm, confident control of their body? If we don't have calm, confident control of our body before we try and do a kick, and if we're thinking the kick is the means to have calm, confident control, we've got these things backwards. We have to know how to teach students. We have to know as students how first to have calm, confident control of your body. Then we expand that into different actions like kicking or moving your arms or going from your front to your back, or all the different foundational skills that we need to build and expand that calm confidence. Calm confidence doesn't come later, it comes at the beginning. That's what you want to have in the water. That's what you have to teach. That's what you have to do from the very beginning through the whole journey. Have that be the hook of the learning, not the technical part. Which takes us into the last one, number 5, which is top-down learning. Lots of people think that I need to teach people about how their brain tells their body what to do. This is particularly problematic when it comes to the kicking. If you've ever tried to teach somebody how to kick, or you've ever had somebody teaching you how to kick, and you get all these tips and tricks, bend your knees, straighten your knees, long hips, tight hips, flexed ankles, pointed toes, all these different things that require your brain telling your legs what to do. This top-down way of learning is not very successful especially with the kick, because the kick is so nuanced. We actually want to have the kick come from the bottom up, meaning we want it to be an exploratory, organic way of connecting with the body, letting the legs organically discover and move through the water. And then from there, start to bring our presence into those legs and start to bring mental understanding of how it is already working. We bring these two things together. If you were to have somebody explain to you how to walk and you tried to walk by thinking about it, it would be weird. If you said, hang on, let me just close my eyes and feel into my body and just walk across the room, then I could start to tell you and give you a mental map of how walking works. Kicking works the same way. It needs to start first with an organic discovery. Then we can start to play with it and manipulate it. Hey, these are quick top-down tips. If you want to dive in further, I would love to talk to you. How do you really teach and break things down for your adult learner? It's not the same as it is with kids. If you want to know how, pop in, let me know, let's talk. If you want to know how to swim with us, let's talk. I'd love to see you in Hawaii or any of our other programs. Aloha!